everybody, welcome back. It's Hexis here, and today we are going to talk about the pet event revision that they brought in today and the new pet event, the new dark skin series. How can we attain it? Is it even possible for a non-spender to get it? And also talk about the rewards and is it any good or not. So without further ado, let's get into it. First of all, let's take a look at this introduction screen that we all get when we get into the game now. So there is actually a single reward for us for today, like the first day of login, you get a sling. That is the normal sling. And then the other 2 days when you log in, you're basically getting just an experience for Lord XP, just 1000 and some speeds, which is not really relevant for the event at all. And then there is some introduction about the skin itself and show off basically. And then when we look into the event, so pet event now has changed a little bit or a lot. And when we go into our pony screen, there is our pony level, and it's now I have certain amount of pet food available. So major changes. One, we no longer get pet food when we hit monsters, or we don't get slings when we hit monsters. That is completely taken out, which was another good way for non-spenders to gain some extra pet food, but now it is out of the picture. We still get pet food when we make a team, so basically 3 per hour. So that's maximum 72 you can get per day if you are actually using it up from the reset itself. And today I actually didn't start it out reset, so I'm not having enough at the moment. And then there is still the boxes that you get for leveling up your pet. What you have at level 10, you have some gems and quite a decent amount of gems and some speeds here. And only from level 12 pony you start seeing the Dark Star skin fragment times 5. That seems achievable if it was like the old times when the pony event was giving us enough rewards for completing quests and everything, but at the moment I'm not really sure. We will look at upgrading this now. This amount of pet food that I have right now is from the completing all the daily quests already, so we will get into it next. So as you can see, the threshold level to raise the level is also increasing. So it was at first 200, now it is 300. So as the level goes higher, it becomes difficult for us to level it up as well. So I still have to see how much I can go higher without spending anything on the packs. And then let's look at the daily quests. They are pretty easy, pretty straightforward. We don't really get that much pet food from it. It's basically 30 pet food per day by completing all the quests. And we actually have a decent chance at getting a superior pony actually now, because we only have to buy 10 times from the merchant to get a superior sling, which is okay compared to the previous time when we had to spend tons of gems, like 8,000 gems or so to get even one time superior sling without spending money on it. However, the overall rewards in terms of pet food from this quest is very, very bad. So it's again a bad thing for us or non-spenders or somebody who plays on a budget and extra all that stuff. So and now another major change that they made is basically eliminating the exchange shop for getting all the points. You could use it before to get some nice stuff. Even if you are not able to get through some threshold values, you could still get some of the other things for the points that you earn. And at the moment, what they changed is like they have introduced ranking rewards. So there are individual ranks and then team ranks. So in individual ranking, if you're rank 1, you get 35 Dark Star skin fragment. That is great. However, considering how much money some people spend on pony event itself, that it looks quite impossible for most of us to attain it. And then the maximum number of lords that can get it is 200. So the rank limit for any kind of reward in individual ranks is 200. And up to 50 or up to level 100, rank 100, you can get Dark Star fragments maximum 3. That is if you're actually able to outscore the others when you're doing the individual rankings, which I'm not 100% sure anymore, because we are not really able to level up our pony that much at this point. Then the team rewards, basically you get some pick one buff chest. So it's gold level chest here for each of your troop types, mages or archers or infantry, you can buff them up based on their stats, like mage attack for 20% per an hour or infantry HP by 20%. This is for the top three or top four now, right? Yeah, top three actually, and then 4 to 5 gets the pink one or the purple one. So yeah, the top 20 will have a go at the top 20 teams in rank wise will get the pink or purple buffs as well. The rest of us will get just some beast experience pills, and the limit is again rank 200. It would have been actually better if they actually introduced something like the same reward system as the Undead King, where even for participation you get something out of it. And now it is still have to be competitive at a level that you need to be in the top 200 to get anything at all. So this is actually becoming quite difficult for non-spenders to actually participate in it decently. Then also another thing that they added was saying team reward points. It's also actually quite ridiculous because the amount of rewards that you're getting for scrolling these many points is just nothing really. Like, it's not adding to anything. There's 500 beast experience points isn't actually nothing at all for a castle now. And the maximum or the best reward out of it now is like if your team scores more than 500,000 points, then you get 3 dark star skin fragments. That is the easiest way, in my opinion, currently, to attain as a team 3 skin fragments to have any chance at all to get the new skin. Everything else is pretty much nothing compared to what we require these days to upgrade our stuff. One more thing here actually is that the Phoenix Ashes, yes, you get 2 more every month, once a month. You get Phoenix Ashes now. That is back kind of as a reward from an event for those who are players who are still using or who are using Phoenix as their beast. So that's it as the reward system itself, and then you can get maximum of 102 pet food per day compare when you complete all the daily tasks and then are able to collect the pet food that accumulates after you make a team automatically. And for it only happens, I believe, still, even though they changed just the face times, I don't think it changes anything about the pet food accumulation. Like, normally on the last day there won't be any more chances for you to get that as well. So only the first 4 days you get the pet food accumulation automatically inside your pet training screen, like here, per hour. And the other quest will also run for the first 4 days, if I remember correctly, and the 5th one will just be the challenge phase alone, and then that's when you are finally running your pony. There is actually another thing that's quite, let's say, not really useful, but interesting for some of us who never really spent money on the pony event and never got to see what levels there is or what kind of course there is when you're running the pony through the event itself. You can actually try out a high level orange pony at level 30 and see how far you can go and just explore it, basically just for fun. So I just basically did that, and my high score right now is more than 350k. So pretty easy to do that if you focus enough, but this is nothing, like, just for fun. And then when we look back into the beast skin itself, so you need, for the new skin, you need 80 dark star skin fragments to unlock your new skin. The buffs or the bonuses that you get by activating it is the same for all beasts, so it doesn't change regardless of your beast. And all the previous bonuses that you unlocked with the other 2 skins will stay even if you unlock the new one. So that's at least good. However, for us non-spenders or free-to-play players, this is going to be pretty difficult because you need 80 fragments. And if you consider just thinking about getting 3 fragments by being able to be finishing that 500,000 mark as a team, then you require more than 2 years to get the new skin just by playing the pony event once a month and not getting anything else from it. The buffs themselves, angel limit is pretty straightforward. The other one, the critical strike damage taken reduction, it basically, as I understand it, is dealing with all the special skills that, for example, you can unlock in the Mystic College. Like, for example, from mages, there is this skill called Fatal Hit. It has a chance of increasing higher damage, so that's kind of like the critical hit when it is triggering. So that damage reduction is what they're talking about, is what I understand, as there is no skill anywhere listed that is called a critical strike. So basically this would be those considering or dealing with those skills that are triggering at certain point, also like a critical chances. So that will be it, and that's 2.2% increase for your armies. And another thing that they changed, or normally for the other beast skins you needed, for the Phantom talent you needed level 5 beast skin to be able to unlock it. However, this powerful skill like Dark Star Curse that is new now, you can simply activate it if you reach level 2 in your beast skin, the new one. So that seems okay. However, the number of skin fragments that you require to attain all this looks ridiculous at the moment. I really hope they reconsider or modifying a little bit more the event so that it becomes more friendly to all kinds of players and not just for those who buy packs like crazy. You can actually buy a lot in the packs right now. Like even the pet food looks like you can actually get quite a lot of pet food just for money rather than playing the event itself. Like you can see like just 165 pet food by buying it, and then it increases based on the amount of money you're spending. I find it quite unfair in terms of free-to-play playing, or even players who spend very little amount of money in the game. It looks like they don't have a chance at all to compete at the moment. So that's my opinion. What do you think about the event? How are you doing with it? Are you able to advance your pony already to a higher level? Or I'm looking forward to all your comments. And let's see what happens next time when they actually come back with the pony event next month, if they actually take our feedback and make it a little bit better for us. So that's it for today. Have a lovely day and see you all in another video. Goodbye, guys.